Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to the fourth tutorial on Matlab course. In this tutorial we will cover how to enter matrices in Matlab and some Matlab built-in function like this. So in this tutorial I will tell you how to do this. So now let's do the first one, like how to generate a row matrix, how to generate a column matrix, and how to generate a n cross m matrix. So let's do it. Open your Matlab. How to generate a row matrix, I will write here in the comments that row matrix, right, for your easiness. So how to generate a row matrix? Let's a is equal to, and bracket I will write 2. After each number I will put a space, 2 space 4, 3 space 6 space 7, close the bracket. So it will it give me a matrix, row matrix, right? Row matrix mean in which we have only one row. In this case we have only one row, it mean it is a row matrix. Now how to generate a column matrix? I will write here in the comments column matrix, right? So let's d equal to, so in case of column matrix after each digit you have to put the semicolon, right? Like 3 semicolon 6 semicolon, right, 6 semicolon space 7 semicolon space 8, right? And when I close the bracket, so it gave me a matrix of column matrix. Like in this case we have only one column, right? So it means we have this is a column matrix. So this is the way to generate a column matrix. Now how to generate a n cross m matrix? I will write here n cross m matrix, right? N represent the rows and m represent the column, right? So let's generate a 3 cross 2 matrix. So how to generate 3 cross 2 matrix? Let's s equal to, and matrix I'll write 1 space 2 semicolon, then 4 space 6 semicolon 7 space 8, and close the bracket. So it will, when I enter this, so it will be giving me a matrix of 3 cross 2 matrix. So this is a 3 cross 2 matrix, right? You have to put the semicolon when you want to close your row. Like when you put the semicolon, it means this row is complete, next row is started, right? So this is the way to generate a matrix, right? So you can generate a 3 cross 3 matrix, any matrix. So this was the way to generate n cross m matrix, right? Now there are some Matlab built-in function like zeros and bracket n. What does it mean? Zeros n comma n, right? So in this case zeros and bracket n, it means that when you type zeros and bracket n is any number, right? So it will be when you enter this, so it will be giving me a matrix in which there will be all the values will be zeros, right? So let's do it. So I write zeros, right, zeros and bracket in place of n I want a 3 cross 3 matrix, so I will put a 3. So when I enter this, so it will be giving me a matrix in which there all the values will be 0, but the matrix will be a 3 cross 3 matrix. So this is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Like in this case we have 3 rows and 3 columns, but all the values are zeros, right? So this is the way to generate a 0 matrix, 0 square matrix, right? In this case you can generate a 0 matrix, but of any type, like 3 cross 2, anyone. So let's generate this one. So how to generate? You have to write zeros and bracket if you want to generate a 3 cross 2 matrix, right? So in place of n you have to put 3, and in place of n you have to put 2. So it will be when I enter it, it will be giving me a matrix of 3 cross 2, but all the values will be zeros. Let's see, this is a 3 cross 2 matrix, but all the entries are 0, right? So this was the way to generate these matrices. Now the other one is ones and bracket n. It mean when you enter ones and bracket n is any number, right? So it will be giving us a matrix in which all the values will be 1. Let's do this one, right? I will write ones and bracket. I want a 4 cross 4 matrix, so I will write 4 here. So when I enter this, so it gave me a matrix of 4 cross 4 matrix in which all the entries are 1 1 1 1 1. So this was a way to generate this matrix, right? Now the other one is I in bracket n. It mean when I enter this, it will be giving me a matrix of it will be giving me an identity matrix. So let's do this one. When I write I want a 3 cross 3 matrix, so I will put 3 in place of n, and when I enter this, so it gave me a matrix, identity matrix. This is identity matrix because all the diagonals values are 1 1 1. So this was the way to generate I matrix. Now this means length and name of the matrix. It means it will when I enter length and name of some matrix, so it will be giving me it will tell us that the length of the matrix, like how many columns are there in the matrix. So let's do this one. I will do this for, let's generate a matrix D equal to, let's generate a matrix 1 space 4 space 3 semicolon 5 space 6 space 7. Okay, and close this. So it's a matrix of 2 cross 3 matrix. Now I want to find the length of this matrix. So it when I write length, right, and bracket, I name this matrix like this matrix is a D matrix, so I will write D here, and when I enter this, it will be giving me, it will be telling me that this matrix had 3 columns, right? So when I enter this, so it tell me that there's a 3 column, like the length of this matrix is 3, right? So this was the way to find the length of the matrix. Now size, how to find the size of the matrix? It mean when you enter size and name that matrix, so it will be telling us that there are how many rows and how many columns in that matrix. So let's do this one. I will write size, right, and bracket, I will write the name of this matrix. I will do this for this matrix, so I will type D here, right? When I enter this, so it tell me that there are 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 rows and 3 columns in the matrix. So this was the way to find the size of the matrix, right? The last but not the least is one size name of the matrix. When I do this, so it will be telling, it will convert this matrix of the same size, but all the entries will be 1 1, right? Let's do this one. When I write ones, right, and bracket, I write size, right, and another bracket, I will write the name. So I will write this, I will do this for this matrix, so I will write D here. When I enter this, so it will give it will be giving me this matrix, but all the values will be 1 1 1 1 because I put here ones. So when I enter this, so give me a matrix of the same size like this matrix, D matrix, but all here the entries are 2 4 3 5 6 7, but here all the entries are 1 1 1 1 1. So this was the way to generate these type of matrices. So this was all about the tutorial 4. So thank you for your time.